Hey, what is up, intelligent people? I'm Mr. Sicko, and if you're new here, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. Make sure to smash the like button. If you find any kind of value, make sure to subscribe too, because on this channel we do a lot of videos like this every single day or on a daily basis, and make sure to turn on the bell notifications so you don't miss any. And let's keep it as simple, short, and beginner friendly as possible as always. So as you can see right here, I have Hcmc or Healthier Choices Management Corporation, and as you can see, Hcmc, the lower wick of the yesterday's candle was at 0.0007, okay, as predicted. We did predict this. Why? I also had a line right here, so I think that if we are about to push to the downside, this is the last point that we're about to go, okay. So let me just get that right around there. I will be keeping this bold, change the, yeah, just like that. If we rather push to the downside, I think that this will be the last point that we are about to go, but we will see what will be happening with that, okay. I'm gonna read something that I wanna talk about in today's video. We will see what will be happening with that, okay. So guys, make sure to stay tuned and let's continue with Hcmc. So saving Hcmc, and okay, so here's my outlook if I were running the company. Let's address the biggest issue. This is from a constant ad from some guy on Reddit, okay. He said the first thing that he will do is float, okay. We all know that the shares outstanding are extraordinarily high. So way to fix this is to continue to drive the price down or keep it where it is at the moment. And once a settlement comes from Philip Morris, let's say around $700 $700 million and a partnership agreement, use the money after the lawyer fees to buy back shares and at a low price. Here are some numbers, okay. If the company was to ever reach $1, the company's valuation would have to be at least $300 billion, okay. And 300 billion shares divided by $300 billion equals $1 per share, and that's not gonna happen. If the company was to buy back 100 billion shares at the least 0.001 per share, it will cost about $100 million. At 0.0005 per share, it will cost $50 million. 50 million, so $200 million of the settlement could easily buy back over 250 billion shares and get rid of those shares. So now after the buyback, there is about 50 billion shares in the float. There should be about $250 billion left to reinvest into the company to expand, and along with the partnership with Philip Morris that can add a valuation of about $700 million plus or even close to $1 billion, okay. If the company is worth $1 billion at this point, that should bring they should bring this share price to about $0.05 per share. Along with any new businesses hype and demand, share price can realistically see of 0.15 cents or around 15 to 20 cents, you feel me, per share. So it can be really pretty possible, and this guy's analysis insane. I'm pretty agreeing with him, okay. That's awesome, okay. He said that my math may be a little off, but this is what I will do. What do you think? And let's just read some people that replied or right around here, okay? They said, if I own the company, I will not buy back shares. Why? Because many investors will cash out, essentially taking away the money I used to buy back shares. It's just business, and the smart business is to keep money and not give it away. I have my fair amount of shares, but I don't expect this company to foolishly buy back shares and make many hopefuls rich. And he says that I would rather give the directors, owners, and employees big bonuses. And this guy says, he says that everything you said here is very valid, okay? It's very valid point, and I can agree on that for sure, until you said that you will rather pay the directors their bonuses. That is just a ridiculous way to look at it, and it's a silly thing to say. That's the explanation, and I don't see why we should think about their pockets being filled without actually seeing a huge return on the stock as early investors, regardless of what deal and procedure they go with, okay. And one guy said that this Hcmc received a massive amount of attention within months. This is a great opportunity for Holman to expand Hcmc's reach and create a sustainable business model. Buying back shares with AP's shareholders, but limit the amount of expansion that can be done in a short amount of time. I was not a fan of the RO. I did participate to support. However, with Holman slowly making moves to sell the Q Cup in various locations and reinvesting the vitamin store, I'm long hold. Okay, he's holding, and I think that you should do it too, because this company will be huge in the future. Okay, I'm so optimistic about this company that I'm buying as much shares as I can, and I'm always going to be having a buying power, so I can put some money where I want to put it. Okay, the share structure is god awful, but honest, but once Hcmc is more sustainable and is generating consistent revenue, both Holman and shareholders will be happy. And this is about the outlook that I think that will be happening. Also, yesterday we had a beautiful a news that came out about Hcmc. Yeah, I mean that you can just go check it out, but we'll see what will be happening there. With the quiet period, we talked everything about that, and institutions are on deck with us. Okay, if you go on Yahoo Finance and look at the most of the OTC stocks, at the majority of them have an ITs or major holders like us. Okay, you can see that if you go to Yahoo Finance and type Hcmc, and if you go to holders, you will see that the major holders are 6.19% of the shares held by all insiders. Then 0.14% of shares are held by institutions, which is pretty low, and 0.15% of the float held by institutions too. Okay, and there are around 13 institutions that are holding these shares. This is pretty good. Okay, and as I said yesterday, there's a new patent issues, and check out what Hcmc is doing. Okay, they said the Health Choices Management Corporation is issuance of a patent of a bulb technology vaping cartridge. Okay, we have read that, and the CEO said, Jeff Holman said that the issuance of this patent is significant in our attempts to make vaping safer. Essentially, this patent is technological, the reversed process of a previously issued patents for our Q-Cup technology. He said that Mr. Holman, the studies have shown that liquids and oils can act as a solvents when they sit in direct contact with metal coil, thereby leaching out heavy metals, which can then be ingested during the vaping process. This breakthrough technology has the potential to completely eliminate this problem. Okay, this is what he wants to say. And guys, this is basically it. If you want to know more about the actual patent that they're gonna be having, make sure to go check my yesterday's videos out. I have also a link for the actual thing that I found on Reddit, so make sure to go check it out too in the description down below. And guys, peace out and have a great day for the rest of your day. Love every single one of you who stayed till the end, and of course for everyone who watched the video. Peace out, guys.